The face-off over the Delhi liquor scam exploded as social activist Anna Hazare hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party chief and his former protege Arvind Kejriwal. In a letter addressed to Kejriwal, he reminded him of his stance pertaining to liquor shops during his India Against Corruption days. He also alleged that Kejriwal was drunk on power.
कभी मैं खत लिखता नहीं, आज तक कभी लिखा नहीं, लेकिन ये सामाजिक प्रश्न होने के कारण एक शराब की रणनीति पॉलिसी गलत बनाई।
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal responded and said that CBI had declared that there is no scam. He himself said that CBI has declared that there is no scam and further added that Anna Hazare was being treated as a puppet by the BJP.
पंजाब के चुनाव के पहले इन्होंने कहा केजरीवाल आतंकवादी है, तो जनता हंसने लगी इनकी बातों पे। तो फिर इन्होंने कुमार विश्वास को आगे किया, बोले कुमार विश्वास से कहलवाया। अब इन्होंने शराब नीति में घोटाला हो गया, अब सीबीआई ने कह दिया कोई घोटाला नहीं हुआ। जनता इनकी बात नहीं मान रही। अभी अन्ना हजारे जी के कंधे पे बंदूक रख के चला रहे हैं। तो ये तो ऐसे करते ही रहते हैं, राजनीति है।
The BJP held a protest against Delhi government's liquor policy demanding the resignation of Sisodia. The BJP's Delhi unit president said that Kejriwal must seek the resignation of both Sisodia and Health Minister Satyendra Jain on moral grounds. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia reached Punjab National Bank in Ghaziabad for the CBI search of his locker in connection with the investigation into the alleged irregularities in the now withdrawn excise policy. Sisodia was accompanied by his wife. After the CBI searched Sisodia's bank lockers, Sisodia himself said that he's got a clean sheet. He said nothing was found. He said the CBI had declared that there was no proof against Sisodia.
मंत्री जी ने मेरे घर की पूरी छानबीन करा के तलाशी करा दी, वहां से भी कुछ नहीं निकला। आज प्रधानमंत्री जी ने सीबीआई भेज के मेरे लॉकर की जांच भी करा ली, उसमें से भी कुछ नहीं निकला। यही इस बात का सबूत है कि आज प्रधानमंत्री जी की सारी जांच में मैं और मेरा परिवार पाक साफ निकले हैं।
BJP MP Manoj Tiwari cited the incident in which a government school student in outer Delhi's Nangloi was injured after a ceiling fan in a classroom fell on her head. The BJP alleged that semi-permanent structures were used in many government schools.
कि ये पंखा गिर क्यों जाता है, ये गिरने का सिलसिला ऐसा क्यों चल रहा है दिल्ली में। अरविंद केजरीवाल गैंग का चरित्र तो गिर ही रहा है, बच्चों के ऊपर पंखे गिर रहे हैं। अभी तो किसी दिन ये भी समाचार आ सकता है कि स्कूल का आधा हिस्सा ही गिर गया।
In a renewed attack on the Aam Aadmi Party-led Delhi government, the BJP said that liquor and education scams had become twin towers of corruption in the Delhi government.
नोएडा में दो टावर, ट्विन टावर ध्वस्त किए गए, पर दिल्ली की जनता पूछ रही है कि दिल्ली का जो ट्विन टावर ऑफ करप्शन है, एक टावर है शिक्षा घोटाले का और दूसरा टावर है शराब घोटाले का, और इस दोनों टावर का जो बिल्डर है मनीष सिसोदिया। देखिए कितनी विडंबना की बात है कि दुनिया में एक लौता ऐसा केस होगा जहां पर शिक्षा मंत्रालय और शराब मंत्रालय दोनों एक ही बिल्डर, एक ही व्यक्ति के हाथ में।
Even as Aam Aadmi Party claims to have brought about a revolution in education in Delhi, Lieutenant Governor Vinay Kumar Saxena gave a reality check about government colleges. The Delhi LG red flag delay in universities audit, questioned the 5-year delay in the CAG audit of the Delhi government. Even as leaders continue to desert the Congress party, peeved at the leadership of the Vadra-Gandhis, sources revealed that Rahul Gandhi was one of the names initially thought of by the party, some saying that it won't be him, it will be his aides, his close camp. And as per sources, the leaders close to the MP of Wayanad are aggressively lobbying for his candidature, though he is reportedly unwilling to contest this election. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor said that an election will be good for the party, while refusing to comment on whether he will run for the post of the Congress president after his recent article in a daily that triggered speculation that he could be a contestant in the race.
I have no comment to make except what I've written in my article, which is that elections will be a good thing for the Congress party. That's all. Thank you.
The Prime Minister Modi will visit Karnataka and Kerala on the 1st of September, and that's the first and second, to commission the first indigenous aircraft carrier IAC Vikrant at the Kochi shipyard, and will inaugurate and lay the foundation stone of projects worth over 3,800 crores in Mangaluru as well. So he's going to both Kerala and Karnataka. After 30 years of the Babri Masjid demolition, the Supreme Court closed all proceedings that rose out of the demolition of the Babri Mosque in 1992. Supreme Court has ordered status quo on both sides regarding Ganesh Chaturthi Puja at the Eidgah Maidan. The Supreme Court said that the ground will not be used for any other festival. Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has said that his government has submitted a confidential report on the investigation into the case of alleged murder of BJP leader Sonali Phogat to the Haryana Chief Minister and DGP. Meanwhile, Haryana Home Minister Anil Vij said that Sonali Phogat's family had given a letter to the Chief Minister demanding a CBI inquiry into the matter.
सोनाली फोगाट का परिवार आके मुख्यमंत्री से मिला था और उन्होंने एक पत्र दिया था जिसमें उन्होंने मांग की है कि इसमें कुछ बड़े चेहरे भी शामिल हो सकते हैं इस हत्याकांड के पीछे, इसलिए इसकी सीबीआई से जांच करवाई जाए। तो उसके पत्र के आधार पर हमने गोवा के मुख्यमंत्री को, गोवा सरकार को हमने लिख दिया है कि इसकी हम सीबीआई जांच की स्ट्रॉन्गली रिकमेंड करते हैं कि इसकी सीबीआई जांच करवाई जाए। नहीं, अब उनका पत्र है, उसी आधार पर हमने गोवा की सरकार को लिखा है।
The Goa police has completely sealed Curly's Beach Shack in Goa, which was the nightclub in Anjuna where Sonali Phogat was last seen partying and allegedly force-fed drugs. In a video that was tweeted by the BJP in Tamil Nadu, DMK ally VCK was seen demanding Tamil Nadu break away from India. BJP shared the video of VCK Deputy General Secretary Vanni Arasu making the demand at a public gathering. Speaking to Republic TV, the VCK claimed that Vanni Arasu's remarks were misinterpreted. According to the VCK, the leader was highlighting the success achieved by Tamil Nadu in comparison to the rest of the country. Amid the political turmoil in Jharkhand, Chief Minister Hemant Soren hit out at the BJP by accusing them of political horse trading. UPA MLAs along with Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren have reached Raipur. Earlier, Soren was seen spending time with his MLAs at the Latratu Dam in the Kundi district of the state.
ये कोई आश्चर्यचकित और नया परिपाटी नहीं है और ना ही कुछ कानूनी होने जा रहा है। हर परिस्थिति का सामना करने के लिए सत्ता पक्ष तैयार है।
The operation cell of the Delhi's North District has busted an interstate gambling racket involving 4 history cheaters and 15 listed criminals. A total of 48 accused were arrested from the Sabzi Mandi on the 28th of August. In a message to China, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar said the state of the borders will determine the state of the India-China relationship.
Of the future of Asia depends on how relations between India and China develop in the foreseeable future. For ties to return to a positive trajectory and remain sustainable, they must be based on the 3 mutuals.
Kerala BJP Vice President K.S. Radhakrishnan took a dig at the CPM politicians, saying that Marxists were looting funds of temples. Total of 13 persons have been detained in connection with a clash that erupted during a Ganesh Puja procession in the Panigate area of Gujarat's Vadodara. Seers of the Muruga Mutt in Chitradurga, Karnataka came together in support of the accused seer Shivamurthy Muruga Sharanaru, called the allegations a conspiracy to tarnish the seer's image.
She was a fighter, but anyway we have lost her. So the guilty have to be punished, and we endorse that the Jharkhand government can take a call as to how they.
That was a correction there. That was a Trinamool Congress bite. Unrelated, we'll just correct that. Protests broke out against the Muruga Mutt Chief Pontiff Shivamurthy Muruga Sharanaru earlier today. He continues to claim that the case is a part of a long-drawn conspiracy against him and vowed to come out clean. Amid a raging demand to nab the Karnataka seer, Chitradurga MLA of the BJP met the Muruga Mutt seer and said that a fair investigation will be conducted.
It's the second time I'm meeting him because from childhood I'm coming to this man and some allegations are there. And I have also met Swamiji, Chief Minister Basuraj Bommaiji, already assured the people of Karnataka in through your media, nobody will interfere in this matter. Even government will not interfere in this matter. Fair enquiry will be conducted.
The hearing in the anticipatory bail petition of the Chief Pontiff of the Muruga Mutt Shivamurthy Muruga Sharanaru was adjourned to the 1st of September by the District Sessions Court. As for the police, the seer can't leave Chitradurga until the investigation is on. Meanwhile, police have completed a spot inspection at the Muruga Mutt and have taken the victims also to the CWC office. In an incident that has come to light in Bihar's Gopalganj, a 13-year-old girl was allegedly gang-raped. Police informed that on the 24th of August, a minor was gang-raped under a police area. The FIR has been lodged and 164 statement of the girl was recorded. So far, 2 accused have been arrested.
8/22 को भोरे थाना अंतर्गत एक बालिका के साथ सामूहिक दुष्कर्म की घटना हुई थी। इस घटना में प्राथमिकी दर्ज किया गया है और पीड़िता का बयान 164 में कराया जा रहा है तथा इसमें संलिप्त एक अभियुक्त को गिरफ्तार किया गया है। शेष के लिए छापामारी जारी है।
An Indigo Airbus A320 was flying over the Guwahati to Mumbai route at roughly 36,000 feet when the captain noticed an engine stall warning signal that quickly vanished. According to sources, the wake turbulence arose due to the large jet aircraft crossing in the opposite direction of the Indigo aircraft. A man from Haryana's Gurugram was caught on camera as he allegedly thrashed a security guard who rescued him after he was trapped in an elevator of a residential building. Due to heavy rains, Badrinath National Highway in Chamoli district was blocked, disrupting traffic. SDRF was on the spot, rescuing the passengers and the local residents. After 19-year-old Ankita was murdered, she was set ablaze on 23rd of August in Jharkhand's Dumka. The ADG visited Ankita's family, inspected the place where she was attacked and said that safety and security of the family was ensured.
घटनास्थल है जो उनके परिवार के सदस्यों ने मृतक के पिता ने जो बताया है कि कैसे कहां से पेट्रोल डाला, किस खिड़की से, उसको घर के अंदर से और बाहर से दोनों तरफ से देखा है। अभी हम लोग इसको देखने में और उसको उनसे बात करने की प्रक्रिया में ही हैं, इसलिए अंतिम रूप से कुछ अभी कहने की स्थिति में नहीं है।
A special investigation team has been formed by the Jharkhand police to oversee the case in which a teenage schoolgirl succumbed to injuries after she was set ablaze in Jharkhand's Dumka. 6 people died after they drowned while one was rescued in the Ramdaha waterfall in Chhattisgarh's Korea district. In Assam, 2 more persons identified as Akbar Ali and Abdul Kalam Azad linked with the global terror outfits were arrested from Barpeta district. So far, a total of 6 arrests have been made in connection with the crackdown. Israeli Defense Minister and his Japanese counterpart signed an agreement to step up their defense cooperation. The memorandum covers areas which include arms equipment, technology and development as they shared concerns about growing global tension from Asia to the Middle East.
We elevate 70 years of excellent ties between our countries to the strategic level. We open the doors to technological cooperation, information sharing, military-to-military activities, and industrial ventures. These activities will strengthen the defense capability of each country, as well as our joint contributions to peace and stability.
European Union foreign ministers gathered in Prague for an informal meeting to discuss Russia and Ukraine war and its impact on the security of European Union member states. Supporters of a prominent Iraqi Shiite cleric fired rocket-propelled grenades into Iraq's green zone as machine gun fire crackled overhead, deepening the political chaos gripping the Middle East. Some other stories from across the world now, and supporters of a prominent Iraqi cleric fired weapons towards Iraq's green zone, deepening the political chaos gripping the Middle East. Over 20 people have been killed in the firing so far. Iran has closed its land borders to Iraq, and flights to the country have also been halted amid violence that broke out in Baghdad. Mississippi governor has said that he's declaring a state of emergency after excessive rainfall increased problems in one of the state capital's water treatment plants and caused low water pressure through much of the capital city.
Is a very different situation from a boil water notice, which is also a serious situation which residents of Jackson have become tragically numb to. Until it is fixed, it means we do not have reliable running water.
Guatemala's foreign minister met with Taiwan's president in Taipei and expressed his support for Taiwan's sovereignty during the meet. Bukaro's visit comes amid heightened tensions between Taiwan and China. New high-resolution satellite imagery collected by MAXA showed the damage at the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant in Enohodar, Ukraine. The images showed destruction to the roof of a building adjacent to several of the nuclear reactors at Zaporizhia. The Biden administration has urged Russia to allow safe, unfettered access of IAEA inspectors to the Russian-occupied Zaporizhia atomic power plant as the UN nuclear watchdog team set off on its urgent mission to safeguard the plant. Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city, was hit with cluster munition as a result of building and the headquarters of the regional administration in the city center were damaged. No casualties were immediately reported. Pounding sounds of explosions were heard in Sloviansk, where several buildings were hit by Russian shells throughout the day. Authorities have urged residents to leave the region, but indomitable civilians say fleeing is not an option for them. Nearly 500,000 people crowded into camps after losing their homes in widespread flooding. Pakistan's climate minister warned that the country is on the front line of the world's unprecedented climate crisis after monsoon rains wreaked havoc across the country since mid-June, killing more than 1,100 people. The annual Notting Hill Carnival has returned to the streets of West London for the first time since 2019, with scores of people taking part in the music spectacular parades, dancing and food offerings at Europe's largest street party. The carnival, which celebrates Caribbean culture, had to take place online for 2 years due to the pandemic.
Runs in my blood, like I have to be involved in some way or what, however it comes about, and I prefer to play Moss, and yeah, I've been doing it for years and I will never stop until my body says stop, so that's what I do.